And Susie Dennis is here with live yoga. And my system works again. Just like that. Interesting how life works here in digital area. Alright, so, and my second channel is up. Everything works today. Yay. Alright, so Fridays I usually just do a shorter practice focusing on the areas that I need to work on. And so I'll have my little warm-up because I have to have that. And after that we just do a little hips, core. I'm strengthening my neck and spine. So I'm going to focus on that. So it's going to be 30, maximum 40 minutes. Okay, so let's just start with my little pranayama and warm-up. Inhale and arms up. Top of the lungs, hold it for a second. Exhale. Again, inhale, fill up the lungs. Hold. Exhale. And once more. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. All right. Inhale and arms up. And as we exhale, turn to the right, gentle twist. Inhale back. And exhale left. Inhale back. And exhale right palm to the floor. Look over the left arm. And a little stretch. Inhale back. Exhale left. Look over the right. And inhale back. And we're going to go right again, just a little deeper. You adjusted that here after my back issues. Okay, I think I can do it. And inhale back, exhale left. And inhale back, and let's leave the arms out. Small circles to the front. And back. And now bend the elbows, close the back bones behind, palms to the front. And open, close the back bones, palms to the front. And back, last time, close the back bones and pull the palms to the front. And back, now palms toward the floor. And up, down, up, once more. Up. All right, palms around the knees, shoulders circles to the front. And backward. And now both shoulders roll down to the front. And now both backward. All right, interlace the fingers behind, sit up straight. Only if the shoulders don't hurt, lift up the arms. Undo the fingers, interlace them above, palms inside out. Sit up straight. Gentle lean to the right. And back. Left. And back. All right, undo the fingers. And we'll warm up the neck. So for that, let's just sit up as straight as we can. And lean the head toward the belly button. Lift it up, turn it to the left, looking over the shoulder. Back to the center, right. And back to the center, tilt it to the right. They don't tilt much. And up and left. And up. Alright, so I'm working on strengthening my neck a little bit. And this is one exercise that's good for it, so I'm going to include it in my warm-up section. So put the fist next to your head. You could put the palm too, but the fist may be easier. And what we're going to do, push the head into the fist. So let's do that, and we'll do it for 10 seconds, 1 CB. I'll explain the CB later. Okay, so push the head to the fist for 10. Okay, other side. Okay. Hand. Let's shake out the hands. And move the wrist a few times clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay, shake them out. Let's do that carpal move. So lift up the palms, move the thumb into the palm, and then close it. Now, if it gives you any pinching pain or just not comfortable, don't do it. Or just modify it so that you don't get the pain. Okay, let's hold it, hold it, hold it. It's good for arthritis and also carpal issues. I have the arthritis part here. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it. And now open it, but the edge are still bent. And for 2 seconds, straighten everything. 1 and 2. And shake them out. We'll do it again. Hand, thumb, fist. Hold it strong. Open it, but the edge are still bent. And for 2 seconds, 1 and 2, straighten everything, shake them out. And we remember the control. Breathing, CB I call, what it is. We inhale in 5 seconds, fill up the lungs in 5 seconds, and exhale in 5 seconds. Alright, so when I say 1 CB, 2 CBs, that's what I mean. Let's go and we'll warm up the back. Inhale into cat. Exhale, cow. Again, inhale into cat. And exhale, cow. A couple of more sets. Inhale into cat and while in cat, let's just wiggle the tail. And down to cow. And once more. Inhale into cat. And wiggle the tail. And down to cow. Okay, let's just curl the toes. And push up 2. Down facing dog. Well, take your time as I do, gradually find the best dog. We are still early in the practice where muscles are cold. Okay, bend the right knee. And if you don't feel the stretch on the other side, just adjust the body. Straight on the right, bend the left. And straight on the left. Both legs are straight. Walk or hop toward the arms for a fold. You know the drill. Anytime we fold, pull the tummy in. It protects the hips. So really strong core here. And wait. I'm pretty stretchy today for some reason. But it's getting there. Okay, so let's just bend the knees and we'll sit down to the floor. Legs to the front. Everything is still working. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Lie back down. Knees to the chest. Rock side to side. And let's start with this. Reach down with the fingertips toward the heels, and then we'll put the leg over the left knee, a little hip stretch. Grab behind the left thigh. And let's have a hip stretch for 3 CBs here, 30 seconds. Left leg on the floor, right one on the floor, left one over the right knee. Grab behind the right thigh. 3 CBs here, 2. Right leg on the floor, left one on the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. Now let's lift up the legs, grab behind the heels for a happy baby, hold it for 2. This is good for all kinds of bladder issues. 2 CBs. Alright, knees to the chest, rock side to side. Feet are back to the floor. And we'll do a series of a core. Core is, I have to do it all the time. So arms behind the head. Pull the tummy really strong. Now in big inhale. Pull the tummy really strong. And as you exhale up, inhale back. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew, back to the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And leave the legs up in the air, same deal, arms behind the head, big inhale. Pull the tummy strong, exhale up, inhale back, and 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And legs are back to the floor, right one over the left knee, arms behind the head. Big inhale. Now this is Aunt Rosie's asana, Agi's mother. Agi may not be here today. Big inhale, pull the tummy strong, and exhale up, inhale back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the floor, right leg on the floor. Left one over the right knee, right elbow, left knee. Big inhale, pull your tummy strong, exhale up, inhale back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. Did we do both sides? I guess we did. If not, we're not gonna do it. Okay, let's do one more. Lift up the legs and just lift up the arms. What we're gonna do, pull the tummy in and just lift up the head and back. And 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And we'll do the spine maintenance. So let's have the block handy. That strengthens the hips nicely, and it works. Okay, so again reach down with the fingertips, lift up the toes. We're gonna lift up the hips, pull under glutes and core, under top, tush under tummy. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toes are down to the floor, same deal 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, same deal. We lift up the hips, pull on the glutes and core, hold it for 5 seconds. Back to the floor 10 times today. So let's start. Lift up, pull on the glutes and core. Inhale. Back to the floor, and 2. And down. 3. And down. 4. And down. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And release. 9. And finally lift up, pull under glutes and core, inhale. And release. Alright, knees to the chest, rock side to side. We do the lower back, put the block between the knees. And as we inhale, curl, tilt, and hold up the lower back to the floor, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds last time. 1. Well, not 5 seconds. 1 CB last time. And back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt, and hold. So this time we lift up, but don't curve the shoulders yet. And push on the block with the knees. Release again. Push on the block with the knees. Release, and once more. Push on the block. And release, and back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt, and hold. Lift up and hold. So this time we'll curve the shoulders for a half bridge. Let's hold it for a CB. And curve the shoulders, hips are back to the floor. Take the block away, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And feet are back to the floor, reach down with the fingertips, and I'm working on strengthening my neck and spine. So let's do that. Big inhale, pull the tummy strong, and just lift up the head about an inch from the floor and hold. Back to the floor again. Inhale, pull the tummy strong, and lift up the head. Back to the floor. And once more, big inhale, pull the tummy and lift up the head. And let's hold it for a CB. And back to the floor. So I can feel it working here. Okay, knees to the chest, rock side to side, and turn to the right, or just sit up. Let's go up. We'll work on the glutes for a little bit. So arms are shoulder wide, legs are hip wide. Straighten the right leg, lift it up. Strong core here, and left arm. And hold a little bit here. And now 5 crunches. And hold between 2 and 2, and hold. 3, hold. 4, hold, and 5. Reach back for the extra stretch for 1 CB. Release the leg, arm is down, and leg is down. Another cat. Straighten the left leg, lift it up, and opposite arm. Let's hold it a little bit first. And now 5 crunches. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reach back for the extra stretch. Release the leg, arm is down, and leg is down, another cat. Down on the elbows, straighten the right leg and 10 lifts. 10. Other side. And 10. Back on the palms. Lift up the right leg and 10 kicks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This side. 9, 10, 5 fire hydrants. 2, 3, other side. 2. Let's do another 5 on the right. And another 5 on the left. Okay. Toes together, knees apart, extended child. And sit up. And now I'll have a camel to work on my spine a little bit, stretch it out. After that trauma I had, I pulled my back about 10 days ago. So palms, almost 2 weeks. Palms behind the hips and push the hips to the front to have a nice arch behind. And then back, toes together, knees apart. Let's have a child here to rest the spine a little bit. And second time I reach back. And let's sit up and we'll do the second camel. So if you're on a little cheat, you can curl the toes, easier to reach down that way. Palms behind the hips and push the hips to the front. Now let's reach down here too. And back to the center. Toes together, knees apart. Extended, just a child. A little strain on my shoulder. 1 CB here, or maybe 2. And let's stand up and curl the toes, and we'll go up to down dog for a second, and then plank, and lower the body to the floor. You do a series of back strengthening. So forehead is on the floor, lift up the arms, and now lift up the head for mini cobra. And 3, 2, and 1 left ear is on the mat. It's good for the neck stretch. 2 CPs. Turn the head for cobra, palms are next to the chest. Inhale and push up. Do not lock the elbows. Elbows are close to the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Cobra. And 3, 2, and 1. Right ear is on the mat. And turn the head, and now we'll move the arms to the front. And what we're gonna do, we lift up on the tummy and paddle with the legs and arms. I'll try to have 2 20 sessions. So first just 2, and then we rest a little bit. Okay, so let's go up and let's start. Whew, that was 20. Okay, let's put the left ear on the mat again. And move the head back to the center. We'll have another 20. Oh, okay, I can do it. Lift up on the tummy and let's start. Okay, and now let's put the right ear on the mat for 2. And turn the head back to the center, curl the toes, and we'll push up. Toes together, knees apart. Let's have an extended child to counter the back here. And then sit up. So let's bring the legs to the front. And I'm gonna attempt a bridge. I haven't done it for some time, plus I had my little spine problem, so I'm just kind of testing if I can do it or not. And even if I'm healthy, I cannot leave it longer than 6-7 seconds. So it's gonna be just a little short, test my body thing here. So follow it only if it's in your practice. Don't try to learn it from here. All right, so and now up. Okay, it wasn't super bad. Feeling-wise, I know it wasn't the proper thing totally, but that's okay. It felt good on my spine. Okay, what else should I do? Let's do a little stretching. So let's just sit up and straighten the legs. Take the muscles away from the sitting bones here and just sit up straight at first. Inhale and arms up and grab on the big toes. We could have a strap around the toes here. And bring the head closer to the toes. Pull the tummy in. And let's hold it for 2 CBs. right, sit up and wide-legged seated position. You can take the muscles away from the sitting bones. And I'll have a little stretch here. Let's see how it works. Interlace the fingers behind and sit up straight. And if you feel the stretch, left and right, just wait here. So I do feel a little stretch on the left. My left leg is a little off. Right is fine. So I'm trying to stretch them so they are equally. Okay. So let's focus on it. 3 CBs. Let's try 4 CBs. Let's hold it for 4 CBs here. Okay, let's hold it for 2 more CBs. I'm making progress here. All right, and sit up. Let's just bring the feet to the front. And I guess that's it for today. I'll just do the final little stretches. I just have to do those. It's from Bikram. My teacher was a Bikram trained teacher, and in her practice the last 3 exercises, asanas, were from Bikram. So this is one of them. And up, straighten the left leg. The right one is against the left thigh. Arms up and fold. And sit up, and I added the neck stretch to it. So move the right arm and grab on the left thigh. Look over the right shoulder and gradually lean toward the front, looking over the shoulder just as long as it feels comfy. Let's hold it for 1 CB. And up. Now move the left arm, grab on the right thigh. Look over the left shoulder and just go gradually toward the front. And 1 CB here too. And sit up, switch legs, arms up, and fold. And sit up, both legs are out to the front. Oh no, I have to do a little stretch. So move the right arm, grab on the left thigh, looking over the right shoulder, walk along the leg. 1 CB here. And sit up, switch hand, now look over the left shoulder and to the front. Up, all right, now both legs are out to the front. Right one is outside of the left knee. We don't have to, but we can bend the left leg. Right arm is behind and the left one pushing the knee away. 2 CBs here. And turn back, switch legs. The left arm is behind, and the right one pushing the left knee for 2. turn back. Both legs are out to the front. Arms up slowly. One vertebrae at a time. We lie back down. One spine twist, left leg on the floor. Right one over the left knee. Knees go to the left. Look over the right for 2. Lift up the knees, uncross the legs, and go the other way. Knees go to the right, look over the left. Then lift up the knees, uncross the legs, hug them to the chest. Give yourself a big hug for taking this time just for yourself. Straighten the right leg and the left leg. Palms up, take a deep breath. And as we exhale, release the tensions from the body. And stay in Shavasana for a little while. And while you are doing that, I say goodbye. And today is Friday. Time is just flying. It's always weekend, always Monday, always anyway, it's just going really fast. It is what it is, but we are still here to experience it. Alright, so weather-wise, we're gonna have nice weather, not super warm. Tomorrow it's cooling down, but next week will be sunny. The whole week will be summer sunny. So, we'll see. What else? Pretty much that's it. I'll be back on Monday. I think, yes, Monday with my regular practice, a little shorter, but the regular routine, at the first half of it in a way, 3/4 of it. Anyway, Agi is my friend who follows me most of the time, but she's not here the few last times. She has some medical issues, not super bad, just she has to get away from exercising for a few days. But she's fine. And she'll be back. And what else? Pretty much that's it. I'll be back on Monday, as I said. So enjoy the weekend and see you guys.